YouTube? So I'm back again with another video. This would be part 2 of the series of trading psychology. So basically we're gonna dive into taking responsibility. Taking responsibility can be hard for some people, seeing that some people never take responsibility in their life, and it's a case where that can affect them in their trading space. Taking responsibility, you have to practice it in your day-to-day life, not only in trading, but in it's on a whole, because what you practice in your day-to-day life will reflect back in your trading. I hear a lot of people talk about this, and for myself, I can state that this is a true process. You have to take responsibility of every trade that you take, every position that you're in, whether the position is losing, whether the position is winning, or anything whatsoever that has to do with trading. You have to take responsibility, because if you take in consideration the variables of the market and your variables, which is your advantage of the market, which is your strategy and your psychology, that is the advantage that you have over the market. The market doesn't do anything rather than move. So sometimes we suffer emotions in the market and start to think that the market is causing us to lose, the market is this, the market is that. But you have to take responsibility. You're the one that took the trade, nobody else. You got in here, you got out here. You got into a losing trade, you got out here. And the moment you start to take responsibility of your trades, you see that your trading totally change. Once you start to take responsibility, you have to take responsibility of every trade that you took, every position that you took, everything that you're seeing in the market. You have to take responsibility. You have to keep it in your mind that this is your variable in the market. This is your variable in the market, and nothing can take that away from you. So taking responsibility is gonna be the next step. It's basically big. Once you find out your why, then you start to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility. You have to think to yourself before you get into a trade, or sometime after you're in a trade or something, why did you take this trade? The market didn't cause you to lose. You lose because of you. This game is 20% strategy, 80% psychology. I know it sounds cliche, most people don't believe it, but it's actually true. The psychology part plays a major role in in trading. You have to take responsibility of every trade. It can be hard sometimes, seeing that some people never do this in their day-to-day life, but you have to practice this in your day-to-day life. But while you're living the way you're living, this is nobody's fault but yours. Sometimes we, as human, we like to push the responsibility out on external stuff, such as I'm losing because of the market. I'm not living the way because of this. I'm not this, I'm not that. But you're not living the way because of you. You're losing because of you. Why you're losing? You have to take responsibility. As soon as you start to take responsibility, you start to dive deep into yourself. And then you start to figure out some stuff. Once you start to figure out those, it's going to change your whole trading. Your trading on the whole, I should say. Taking responsibility is the next step, and it's big. It's going to be hard at first, but trust me, once you start to do it, it's going to become easy. The market has its variable, which is 1, to take your money. 2, you don't know what the market is going to do. And 3, you don't know who is in the market at the time. Your variable, which is your strategy, which is, this is what I'm seeing, this is how my strategy is showing me everything, and stuff like that. So taking responsibility of that, say this, oh, you know why I lost? Because of this. I was impatient. Taking responsibility of your trades, taking responsibility of your actions is the way to go. This is the way that you're going to become the trader that you want to become. This is the way that you're going to elevate yourself. This can go back to the fact that most people think that it's the strategy. It's not. It's you. And that is another thing as well. We don't take responsibility of our trade. We start to blame it on the market. We start to blame it on the strategy. We think that the strategy is not working. We're going to try a different strategy. And when you try a different strategy, you're basically starting back over the process, because you have to take roughly 6 to 5 months to learn this new strategy. And it's a case where you're starting back over every time. And this strategy can become conflicting with the other strategy that you learned. And then you start to fight back and forth, back and forth. Like, oh, you know, on my old strategy, if I see this, that means the market is going to go up. Oh, on a new strategy, if I see this, that means the market is going to go down. And it can become conflicting, and you start to fight yourself. And then you think that, oh, it's the market cards in this. No, it's you. You want to take responsibility of your actions. You want to take responsibility of your trade. Once you start to take responsibility, you start to see your trading go up on a different level. And that is just basically true. Most people don't take responsibility and start to blame it on other things, and that is a bad habit. That's a bad trading habit. You can't do that. You have to take responsibility. So that would be episode 2 of just taking responsibility. Not such as a long video, I understand, but most of these videos are going to be short because of the topics that we're talking about. So peace out.